Christian, this is a great concept, and I think you've chosen a good thumbnail from assignment 2 to pursue further. Taking a look at your colors, complements, I'm seeing orange more so than yellow-orange that you point to. And analogous is always a rather easy harmony to manage. With the tetrad, I'm wondering, is your magenta a straight magenta and not a red magenta? In monochrome, there's a little fluctuation. Largely, it's good. And with triad, notice that your colors ought to be 8 steps apart. Each one of them needs to be 8 steps from the last. And once again, I'm seeing orange where you point to yellow-orange. So now the task is to imagine how you could make this even more complex so that you can satisfy the needs of assignment 1 in week 6, which is graded as an entirely different assignment. Well, hello, Teresa. Things look pretty good here. I think you've chosen the best thumbnail from assignment 2. Your analogous and monochromatic harmonies look good. When we get to split complements, though, if you're using red and orange as 2 here, then your other color is going to be a blue cyan one. Now, taking a look at complementary, I think I'm seeing a couple of cool colors. There's a sort of cyan green color and also a blue like the one you point to there. Well, hi Destiny, it seems like you're understanding the gist of the assignments. When it comes to assignment 3, you should have 4 entirely different and distinct harmonies. Really, all of these are more or less monochrome with violet. So, I'd love to see you rework this and also add color wheels and color harmony titles. Well, hi Joseph. In my estimation, you've chosen the best of your assignment 2 thumbnails here to pursue further. Um, one thing is that we really don't want to have the color wheel in the composition with assignment 3 or with assignment 1 next week, right? Try to work at creating a margin. If you need help with that, be glad to help you. Also, I noticed Teresa did the same thing, so avoid superimposing the color wheel upon your composition. It's just meant to be a guide, like a compass to the side. The one that really strikes me is triad here. Now, think about how for the assignment next week, you need to make this more complex. It's got to warrant being called an entirely new assignment and one that's going to be worth about twice what most assignments are worth. Well, hi Sam, I wanted to applaud your work here with assignment 2. Each of these possibilities is distinct and different. I wonder if the one you went with is one with shapes that were found more so than made. I'd like to encourage you to work more with designs of your own creation. So analogous is always a pretty easy harmony to manage. With your complements, notice you're not pointing to colors exactly across from one another on the color wheel. We can even see how that arrow is a little bent. With the tetrad, there's a similar issue. If you point to straight green, across from it is straight magenta, and so on. With transparency, things get a little tricky. Technically, with a color harmony, you should be able to click around within the composition with the color picker, and any color you click on should fit one of the 4 hues in tetrad, for example. And your work in monochrome looks okay. Hello, David. I like the way that you've chosen one of your thumbnails from assignment 2, and you've pushed it further still before working on it with color here, as far as I can see. Now, curiously, your work is one case where it seems like the color wheel has become a part of the composition. So, if you wish to make it that would be all right with the final in assignment 1, week 6. Your harmonies look okay, except I've already combed through these. There are some small problems with triad and also with split complements. Please take a look in the discussion. Hi, Lena. I just wanted to compliment you on the center design that's part of the top right thumbnail. I kind of like that. Nice fresh look. Just reviewing your work one more time. Here in the top right, I am getting a red um, hue for the bottom left corner there. Um, and also in your triad harmony, some colors are coming up, say cyan, which is not a color you point to. When you use the swirly design in the background, I think you lose a little control with your colors there. Hi Scott, well I've been reading proposals along with looking at these works as I move through everybody's, and I'm guessing that this curious head here with the big cowlick or ponytail is a drawing of yours. I've got to go and look at the assignment 2 discussion to confirm. A nice array of possibilities there with your assignment 2 work. Now, let's see. A couple of things. In complementary here, you're not pointing to exact color opposites, right? These colors are not precisely across from one another in the color wheel. Tetrad, did I look at this before? Tetrad steps need to be 6 apart. It needs to be an even spread around the color wheel. And with split complements, I don't think you're being very exacting with the colors you're pointing to. Remember, if you're doing red, its complement is cyan, and then you want to choose the blue cyan adjacent to cyan and the green cyan on the other side of it. And looking at that design, I'm seeing green. Well, hi, Christy. When I looked at this work before, it was around the time I'd been looking at David's, and I wasn't sure if I should take yours as an abstraction also. At any rate, I don't think things have changed since then. I enjoy taking a look at your pencil sketches and the work for assignment too. All of our work's been done in the software, and generally that's what I'm receiving for assignment 2 here, but I'll check this against the assignment directions. I don't think it really says that you have to do it in the software. Let's see. Yeah, tetrad, I could really stand to see your color wheel with pointers to know if your tetrad color harmony is correct. Well, hi Andrew. I like taking a look at your different ideas with the thumbnails for assignment 2. A wide variety of approaches there. There's something that's really pretty about that top left one, though I don't know that it's in keeping with your assignment. I like the way you've taken those swirly elements and used them as foliage in the tree in the bottom right, too. Well, looking at your color harmonies here, I guess the top right one could be an analogous harmony, but the other ones leave me guessing. Please title your harmonies and also give us color wheels with pointers so we know what it is you're after. And just a reminder that we are working with particular harmonies. It's not a matter of just switching the colors around and putting any colors you feel like it in a composition. So take a look at the lectures and be sure that each one of these employs a harmony such as one of the ones that we've taken a look at in class this week. Hi, Luana. I see you've got a lot of different ideas for your web page and the shopping site. I'm just going to mention that I like the purse. I like the purse because when you actually do go out shopping, you take your purse with you. Perhaps it could be worked into the design that you've selected as you work forward. It's up to you. Now, taking a look at your color harmonies, I want you to go and study up. Split complementary is a harmony with 3 colors. Those 2 colors you have are fine, but you need to take the complement, the actual opposite of the one between them, which would be some sort of blue. Now, complementary colors are opposites on the color wheel, right? So this top right design needs to include, say, cyan and red, total opposites. And analogous will be okay. Well, hi, Wes. As I was saying to Christy, it comes as a surprise to me to see drawings for this assignment 2 work, but I think it'll probably be okay. Now, taking a look at assignment 3, I am wondering if this work began as a drawing that you scanned and then colored, and if so, whether you might actually trace the lines from the drawing, using it as sort of a tracing guide, if you will, that you throw away later, with the software, something like the line tool in Photoshop. It looks to me like you're working in Photoshop here. Well, your harmonies look largely okay, but I know for sure if I could see those color wheels you were directed to include, color wheels with pointers. I will mention that compliments in the digital realm aren't the same as compliments on the traditional paint color